Show number 7.
This Otaku's Life.
I had talked about running an online BBS, this piece of software called Hotline, and in the file section, there's a place where you could download music videos, as well as upload them. Now, I had a lot of content on this server, and of course there was a lot of leeching. But the cool thing at that time was that we had music videos, and people started uploading whatever they had to share. And they started uploading a lot of anime music videos. Now, I'd previously been at a convention and saw a contest, and I was already intrigued by this. I was already interested. I already knew a little bit about it. But of course, I hadn't sat down and edited anything yet. I didn't have the tools. Certainly, I didn't have enough anime, and I didn't have any digital way of getting that material into my computer. But I had this file section, and people would upload this. And I had the opportunity to look at a lot of music videos. And at the time, there was really only 2 places on the internet that had this type of repository. My server and an FTP server. So moving ahead, years later, a friend of mine was asked to help with a music video contest, and he didn't want to do that at this small convention. What he wanted was a forum, a place where video creators could come, have a panel, showcase their work, have a discussion, maybe share some tips and tricks. But of course, he reached out to me, he says, I want you to come work, and I want you to have a panel. I want to showcase some of your work. I said, sure, all right, I will come to Virginia and let's do this. And it wasn't a big convention, but it was growing and it was doing something unique and different. Originally, they wanted to do a contest, and the person that they asked to help was also a video creator, my friend. And he said, no, there's a lot of contests. Let's do something unique. Here's an opportunity to do something different. And he did. And of course, I came and I met some other fellow AMV creators, and one of them I had lunch with. At that time, I hadn't seen Cowboy Bebop, and we were having lunch, and he was talking about, have you seen any of my music videos? And I said, I'm not sure, describe it to me. And he started describing this music video, and of course it had Cowboy Bebop. At that time, people put credits at the beginning and or at the end of their video, and in my case, because I saw a lot of these things online, I could also tell what the studio name was based on the file name. So he started describing one of his music videos, and he was talking about all the things that he was doing with it, and I remembered this music video, and it had a particular set of verbiage in it everywhere. And of course I noticed this, but I hadn't seen Cowboy Bebop. I just assumed that person who created the music video was really in love with Cowboy Bebop, and he based his studio name on what I was basically seeing in this music video. Well, we were having lunch, and he was having this conversation, and he sort of revealed that he had basically did all this compositing. And this was probably the first example that I really noticed what After Effects could do. He photoshopped his studio name everywhere, even with some animation and motion to it. It was amazing, and I was impressed. And of course, we forged a friendship that we still have today. Thanks again, everyone, for downloading. We love to hear from you. We love feedback, and we love contribution. If you'd like to make us a show ID, we would love to hear from you. And all we would ask for you to say, this Otaku's Life, with pauses in between. And as we mentioned before, we love to hear your feedback, and we'd also love to hear your side of the story of a subject we've already covered here. We'd love to read your words, but we want to hear your voice. And you can reach us a number of ways. We have Twitter, This Otaku's Life. We have email, thisotakuslife@gmail.com. And we have a website, thisotakuslife.com. So please, feel free to reach out, share one of your stories, send us a show ID, contribute, share, and connect. And until then, everyone have a good one.